Hi guys, Steven here from 101 Designs. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create a 3D text emblem in Adobe Illustrator. So today I'm going to be using this particular caption. It says creative, and the typeface I'm using is Drama Gothic. So I will provide a link in the description so you can go and get this particular typeface if you intend to use this particular one. So if you're watching this video, you can just follow through and also create your own 3D text emblem. So in order to start this, I'll first of all right click on this text here, and I'll go to objects because I want to curve the text. I want to give it a kind of a distort, an envelope distort. So you see here, you come to objects and then you scroll down, you can see envelope distort. And then there are different options here: make with warp, make with mesh, make with top objects. So for this one, I'll select on make with warp. You can see the shortcut keys there. It says Alt Shift Control W, but you can just click it like this. And then there are different options here. You can see arch lower, arch upper, and the rest here: bold, shell lower. So for this one, I'm just going to go with this arch here. So I don't want it to have to be too curved, so I'm just going to leave it like this basically, and I'll save this. So what I'm supposed to do is to create a duplicate of this particular text that I have here. But before I do that, I'm going to head over to objects, and then I'll click on expand. Then I'll just click OK like this. So now the next thing is to duplicate our text. So if you click on this text now, you can go to copy, edit. You can see copy, and then you go back to edit, and you can see paste in place. You see that here? So the shortcut key is to click on Ctrl C, and then you click on Ctrl F, and you to copy and paste for you just the same way. So what I'm going to do is I would right click this and select and go to arrange and click on send to back. So now what we have here is two duplicate fonts, two duplicate text here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to select on the upper one, and then I'll turn this to I'll just change this to another color, probably white. Our background is white. Okay, let me just put it on white basically. So now I don't want to add colors. So the next thing I'm just going to do is to go to objects, and then I would lock this particular one that we are selected on, so we can be able to select the second one. Yeah, so you can see there are two. So the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to objects, and then you can go down to path, and then you can see offset path. So I'll click on offset path, and then it creates a stroke around this particular text. So you can be able to adjust the stroke weight by just clicking the down arrow key, or you scroll down on your mouse, and then you can adjust. You can still go down to this. This is not adjusting the way I want, so I'm just going to go down and type in a figure that I want here. So I just want this to probably be on level 15. No, I didn't want to save that. So I just go back again, path, offset path, and then let me say 0.25. So that's actually small, so it's not giving me a proper option, but let me say 0.90. I don't want it to be too heavy, just something light. So I think this has something to do with your font. Yeah, so I think I like this one. This is okay like this. So now you can see joints. You can actually change this to round, and then it's changing the edges of this particular font. So for me here, I like this one actually, but I'll just go with meter, and then I'll just save this like this. Yeah, so the next thing we want to do is to unite this particular shape. As you can see, it's showing the each characters and civic characters are still standing independently. So what we can do is to go to objects, not objects, to go to Windows, scroll down. You can see Pathfinder, click on Pathfinder, and then there are options here. You can see unite, unite all. You can see minus. So for this one, we're going to click on unite, so it will merge all those shapes for us now. So now the next thing we have to do is to create a duplicate of this particular one. So as you already know, there are two here. You can see we have one, which is the one behind, and the upper text that we have there. So for this one now, I'm just going to click on Ctrl C and Ctrl F. You can still go back to object, edit and copy and paste in place, but it's better to work with the shortcut. So now what I'm going to do is to reduce it like this and bring it down. So I read like this and bring it down. Something like this. Let me bring it down a bit more. So you can choose to do something like probably like this, so you can have it going from this way, but for this one I'm just going to do like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to go to my pencil. Let me try to bring this down a bit more. No, not this, not the both of them. I was actually selecting the both of them. I just want to move one of them. So bring it down a bit more like this. So I just leave it like this basically. I want it to have that, like the 3D effect should be very obvious. So what I'm going to do is to go to my text pen tool, and then ensure that he has black selected, and then you can select here like this. I think that is not, you just find a point that you can merge with this other one with the same color. So I'm just going to do it like this, and then I'm just going to cover. You don't have to worry about this. We're going to merge all these shapes together. So go down to here. So in order to have this, in order to have your pen tool identifying the edge points like this, you need to go to Windows, and I think this is not, it's not Windows. You go to View and you ensure that Snap to Points is toggled on. If not, you'll not have your pen tool snapping to the points like this. So you can see I'm just selecting the points, and it's easy to identify where the points are. So now after selecting this, remember we already locked the upper layer, so that layer will not be selected. So what I have to do is to select these entire ones that we have created, and then you go down to your Pathfinder again, and then you click on Unite. So you can see it has this. All I have to do is to go to Arrange, right click, go to Arrange and click on Send to Back. So now we have this particular 3D looking text. So I think this looks okay. If you want to change the color, you can select this and change the color, but I think the 3D, this embossed shape should be black. Then you can change the color of this one, of the main text here. So I'll just go head down to objects, and then I'll unlock this particular one, and then I can change the color to probably orange, something like this. So if you also want to add probably you can also add like another so you can also go and just probably add a lighter stroke at the edge of this particular one. So you want to do that, click on Ctrl C and Ctrl F, paste in place, and you go back to your object. You go to path and then offset path, and then it gives you another one. So you can see now the color is black. That's why you cannot see the difference. So if you hover down to red, you can see this, but I think this is much. So I'll just go back to this, and then before doing that, I'll change the color. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, arrange, send to back, and then I'll change the color to, let's say, red, and then I'll go to objects, pathfinder, offset path, and then here now I can reduce it to 0.050. Yeah, so you can see something like this is okay. You can give it a rounded form and still leave it at meter. Yeah, so this is what we have. You can still decide to change the color of this one, or change the color, tweak the colors whichever way you want. Let me try giving this a sharp yellow. So you can see I just changed the color of this particular one, so this looks sharp. So this font that I use, this particular typeface might not be the best, but you can, try it out with different typefaces and just see which one works fine. Ensure you like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can be able to see more videos like this. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one.